All right, good. So now that we've got that covered, let's go right ahead and get into our session. Again, I want to welcome you to the Flow Money System, where we help you to put your business and, of course, your money on autopilot. And again, big shout out to all of those who are joining us for the very first time. You're going to be absolutely glad that you did that. And whoever introduced you or shared this information with you, you may just want to thank them by the end of this session. So let's get into the program. Let's talk first of all about what is Flow Money System. Well, Flow Money System was actually started back in 2015 as a fiat-based and a service-based company. Before we switched over to cryptocurrency and moved into that arena, we were already operating quite successfully at that. The only thing was we were operating under fiat based payouts and currency. Obviously, that would have posed some problems as time went on. When it came to fees and being able to, members wanted to get started and join and pay and also receive commissions and so on. Because of the fees that was associated, it caused some delays in how things were happening. So we would have eased off for a while. However, thanks to cryptocurrency and more so Bitcoin, we've come back, revamped, renewed, and bigger, better, and by far more powerful than we ever were before. So just to know, so you know, this is not just a startup company that is now trying to get out the gates. We've been around already for 2 years so far, so you can feel quite, rest assured that we are not now trying to get through the door. We know exactly what we're doing. We would have relaunched our company on the 1st of November, just 4 days ago, as I mentioned, as a crypto and Bitcoin based company. Now, one of the things that I believe very heavily in is transparency. Okay, and there are a lot of companies, a lot of systems, a lot of programs out there, and you don't know who the persons are that are behind them. You don't know the people that are in control of how things will flow and where your money goes and how it's um, um, dealt with and so on. Me personally, I want to be as transparent as possible. I have absolutely nothing to hide, and I plan to be here for a very, very long time. So this is me here, guys. Mr. Oliver Rank, founder and CEO of the company. There are no part owners, co-owners. It is just me. So there's no one else that can make any decisions that will affect your money in a negative way. Okay, and if there's one thing about me that anyone that has worked with me will attest to is I'm the kind of person that gets down with the gutter with persons. I'm the kind of person that you can contact, you can call, you can contact me personally. And I'll be willing to assist you in any form or fashion, however I can. And if you have a problem or issue, that I can solve, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. And anyone that has worked with me would know that I'm a very approachable person when it comes to business and outside of business as well. All right. Now, a little bit about myself. I'm a traditional business owner. I have some businesses outside of, or I should say, offline, that I run, that I manage, and so on, and own as well. Outside of that, I've been involved in the industry of direct sales for the last 17 years, 17 plus years. I've been in this industry and, basically assisting and helping persons to not only increase their finances and make more money, which is pretty much one of the primary goals of most persons, but also to enhance their life experience along the way. It's not just about making more money, but also about creating a better way of life at the same time. And I totally enjoy doing that. I don't see myself, stopping from doing that anytime soon whatsoever. I'm an investor. I love to invest. I'm always looking for new businesses, new ventures, new people, to invest into. I do believe very heavily in multiple streams of income and the importance of having more than one income stream. I think it's crazy that persons have one job and have about 7 or 8 different bills. It does not make sense. You should have multiple income streams and always have a plan B. So I am always looking to invest and turn money, flip money, and increase it, multiply it. I believe that static money or dead money doesn't make you any money. So you have to have money moving. Money is supposed to be kinetic, and that is why I love investing. Definitely an entrepreneur. I'm always looking for things to create. I'm always looking for new business ideas, new concepts, different things that can take not only myself and my family to another level, but anyone that I do come into contact with and do business with as well. And in doing that, I have assisted many persons in understanding the principles of business and understand the characteristics that are needed to become a leader in the industry and definitely take their money, their business, and their life to the next level. So that is who we are in terms of Flow Money System, and you get to learn a bit about myself, what I do, what I'm into, and so on. All right, as I said, just keeping it very, very transparent. Now, I always like to say that FMS, as I call it for short, FMS for Flow Money System, is a Bitcoin woman. What does that really mean? Well, if you look at the acronym WOMAN, I have as an acronym, it means Word of Mouth Advertising Network. And that is actually what it is, a word of mouth advertising network. Yes, you can advertise on social media as well, which may not necessarily be word of mouth, but it's primarily a word of mouth advertising network. And we offer a number of different things to those who have an interest in our opportunity. One of those things being the services that we can offer, and you'll learn more about those services as we go on. And of course, like I mentioned, word of mouth marketing, and you're very handsomely rewarded for doing that, sharing this opportunity with your friends, your family, and loved ones. And of course, the Bitcoin boom is something that we tap into, because if you've been paying attention to what's been going on with Bitcoin, you would know that Bitcoin has risen from just a few cents back in 2009, 2010, to right now over $7,000 per Bitcoin, and it doesn't seem to be slowing up. Bitcoin is just going crazy. Can you imagine having access to the biggest and fastest growing stock in the entire globe, and you have access to it before it becomes is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? Persons right now may be looking and saying, oh my gosh, Bitcoin is over 7,000, I'm too late. Well, not really, because Bitcoin, I believe, is still just now getting started. I believe that there's a lot more growth in store for Bitcoin. And even if you're now new to the market and new to Bitcoin, you still have a very good chance of making a fortune. But I'm going to show you how Flow Money System comes into play and actually helps you to generate Bitcoin, which is something you definitely want to do, even if you're someone who may not have thousands of dollars to invest into Bitcoin. You can start small, but we're going to show you how to take that money, invest it, and multiply that money into so much more, as many of our members are doing. And of course, one of the ways that we're going to show you to do that is through our passive investments program, which is just one of the ways that you can generate Bitcoin with our system. Let's talk about some of the services that you will see either available or coming on stream. Well, there's the Discount Buyers Club. And the reason that we call it the Discount Buyers Club is because it caters to two categories of persons. And the first one being businesses or business owners. And if you think about what businesses and business owners more so want, they want more eyes on their product, on their business, and on their service, goods, and so on. They want more people to see what they have to offer. Now, I've learned in business that if you can find a way to satisfy a public need or demand, you put yourself in position to create an absolute fortune. You just need to find out what it is that people want, what it is that they're willing to pay for, and once you've accomplished doing that, your next step is to decide and find out, how can I supply that demand? It's really that simple. If you want to make a fortune, guys, find a way to solve other people's problems. So what is it that businesses want? They want advertising. They want marketing. They want to be heard. They want to be seen. They want to be out there in the general public so that people know what they have, because it's a numbers game. The more people that see what you have, the more persons will be willing to try it, test it, buy it, use it, or so on. If you don't have as much eyes on your business, product, service, or so on, then of course you cannot have as much pull out there in the marketplace. So who is it they're going to be advertising to? Well, obviously they're going to be advertising to consumers, the people who are going to buy their products, goods, and services. So obviously it needs to be a win-win scenario, because what would incentivize customers to want to do more business with a business? Well, think about it. Customers and consumers are always searching for deals. They always want discounts. They always want deals. They always want to know what's in it for me. You know that station that we like to tune into, WIIFM, what's in it for me? That's what consumers are looking for. What is the benefit of going to this particular supermarket versus the other supermarket who sells the exact same thing? It's the prices, the pricing, the deals, the discounts. Sometimes it has a lot to do with the service as well. All right. So if you can create a scenario where both entities win, businesses get more advertising, consumers get more deals, and you are the one that is offering that solution to both parties, don't you think it puts you in a position to generate some serious money? Of course it does. All right. Let's get into an overview of our opportunity. Well, one of the first things that you're going to appreciate about Flow Money System is it is a one-time payment. Now, everybody loves that. And that is actually, I believe, one of our main selling points right now. Now, you may ask, but why not residual? Why not have a monthly subscription? You know, it's going to have monthly money. And I absolutely love residual. I've been now a full-time um, direct sales and in the industry and full-time network marketer for since what 2009, so about 8 years. And I basically do everything because of residual income. But you know what the reality is at the same time? There are a lot of persons, and most persons, they don't like to pay monthly fees and subscriptions and dues. They don't like it. They don't, and the reason that they don't like it is because most persons, sorry to say, are lazy. And because they're lazy, they don't put in the work and the effort that is required to build a team, organization, or business that will generate enough earnings to cover that subscription out of profit. So people give up too quickly. And if they're not making enough money from their organization, business, or company, then they say, you know what, I'm just putting money out every month, but I'm not making enough to cover it. So you know what, I'm not going to pay anymore. So now when we bring to the table a one-time payment, oh my goodness, now everyone loves that. All right. And it's just a little bit. It's just 0.01 Bitcoin, which is roughly about 70 to $73 right now. Okay. So that's the first thing you're gonna like. There are no hidden fees. There are 7 stages of advancement in our program if you're team building. Now there are other aspects, we get into those, but just for the team building aspect, there are 7 stages going from silver, gold, platinum, sapphire, emerald, ruby, and finally diamond. Okay. Now there are a couple of things, a couple of benefits you're going to get. First of all, you're going to get your very own member back office and tracking system that allows you to keep track of everything happening within your business. You can see your commissions, your earnings, the breakdown of your earnings, the date, the time that you earned them, your organization, your team, when you cycle, how close you are to completing the matrix, the whole works. Everything is there. Okay. You're going to get access to all our training material that's going to be loaded into your back office over time. Our advertising platforms, our ebooks, our discount shopping service is going to be loaded into there as well. 7 different income streams currently, which, and of course, that is going to continue to increase as we continue to grow and evolve. Of course, if you are a business, or you have a business, I should say, or you know persons who have a business, another selling point would be the web development packages. So when a person asks, say, do I have to recruit to make money in this business? Do I have to get people to join? You can confidently say, no, you don't. That person may just be interested in having a website created. That person may just be interested in having, logos created for their website and graphics done and so on. So we put things in place, and we have a marketing team that will actually help you or help business owners to create that website that they need to give themselves a real push and boost in the marketplace. This is the 21st century, guys. You have to have an online presence. So we don't just want to be another one of those things that is all about getting people to join. That's not what we are. We are one of those programs that, yes, you can make money if you share with others, but at the same time, you're going to get a lot of value from the program for businesses and giving yourself at home court advantage outside of what Flow Money System itself is offering. All right, now let's get into the team building aspect of it and tell you what actually happens if you start to share this opportunity with other persons. Okay, we've already covered the discount shopping club. We've already mentioned to you that we're going to have that as a marketplace. You're going to see some more things at the end as well, and a lot more things at the end. But let's kind of go through this step by step so you can understand how this opportunity primarily works when it comes to sharing with others. The first bonus that we're going to discuss is called the referral bonus. Very familiar bonus with most persons. You will earn 0.001 Bitcoin for every direct referral. What that means is that every time you share this opportunity with anyone and that person registers in their business and of course they upgrade their account, you will earn that bonus from them doing that. Now, it does not matter if that person has a team. It does not matter if that person has upgraded and then upgraded again to another level. It doesn't matter what level they fall on. As long as you're the person who was introduced them to the business, you will earn an upfront bonus. Now, I know that there are some platforms where you will only earn from individuals when they themselves have upgraded to a certain level. Then you would see donations come in. Well, at Flow Money System, if you refer 10 people, you will earn referral bonus for all 10 people. 20 people, you will earn it for all 20 people, whether they do any work or not. That is just from the time they upgrade and activate their account. I think it's pretty awesome. Bonus number 2 is known as the matrix bonus. Now, every level consists of 2 tiers making up 6 empty spots below you that are waiting to be filled. The 4 lower positions on tier 2 are known as the pay line positions. Now, you need to understand that everything is calculated from the pay line positions, not from all 6, but from the 4 positions, which are the pay line. And the reason for that is the persons on your level 1 actually are the level 2 of someone else. So you can't make calculations based on all 6, okay? Now, as soon as the pay line positions have been filled, you will complete your matrix and you will earn what is known as a matrix bonus. So every time that you complete a matrix, you earn, okay? Let's talk about re-entry. So you've completed your matrix. What happens next? Well, after you've completed that matrix or your first matrix, you will actually cycle. And when you cycle, you're going to be placed into a brand new empty matrix on the same level so you can continue to earn again. Now, this is pretty good because what it means, guys, is that unlike a traditional matrix where you pay, a monthly subscription and you would earn once per month, and then you don't earn again from that individual until 30 days later when that person renews their subscription. In Flow Money System, as soon as you cycle, you will go into a brand new matrix, and not only will the same people be able to follow you, but new persons you can bring in as well, and you keep earning. And here's the thing, you can earn multiple times per month, multiple times per week, or multiple times per day. As a matter of fact, if you got involved now and within the next hour you were able to fill your 6 positions, you would cycle within the next hour and get paid, okay? Pretty awesome. There are absolutely no limits to how much times you can cycle in a given day. And it does not stop. Now, the Follow Me Forward system. This is actually one of my favorite features of the program. Members that you personally refer will always follow you when they complete a cycle, and you will automatically be placed into the first open position. And they will be placed into the first open position within your brand new matrix. Now, this helps your matrices to fill up fast, especially if you have numerous referrals. So you've completed your cycle, your 6 spots are filled, you cycle, and a brand new matrix is open up for you on the right. Well, let's say A represents Andy, and Andy brings in his other, the remainder of his team. So he's got 4 people on his level 2. Andy now has completed a full matrix. Well, guess what? Because Andy is sponsored by you, Andy will actually cycle and follow you into the first available position in your new matrix. Okay? Now, here's the thing, and this is very interesting to know. Let me just kind of pull my pointer up here. And I'm going to go back here and show you guys one little thing that I think you'll find very interesting. Let's assume that none of these other positions are filled, okay? If none of these positions here were filled, and Andy were to cycle before you. So let's say you only had, Andy and his group, and then you only had one. You had no one else out here as yet, okay? No one else out here. You only had Andy sponsored so far, and he did his thing. Andy would actually cycle, and Andy would fall right here in this other red spot to your right. So which means that Andy would actually occupy 2 spots in your matrix. How on earth is that happening? But it's happening because you're the one who sponsored Andy, and the persons you sponsor will always follow you. How cool is that? It means that if you've got a real builder and a pusher and they go past you, they go and they just take off, fill their matrix, you don't need to worry. When they complete their matrix, they're going to cycle right back under you again, occupying your next position. And if they fill that out, guess what? It causes you to cycle. Pretty awesome, right? I know. It's a pretty, really, really, really cool feature. So you can actually imagine you've got 3, 4, 5 people who are really out there moving, and they're better and faster than you. They'll be taking up all your spots and just filling. Boom. But when they do that, you still cycle and still get paid and still get upgraded. All right. So let's move on. So Andy's going to follow you into your next, into your position out here. Why? Because he's sponsored directly by you. So he's going to occupy your first available spot. Now, let's say Brenda, let's say B did the same thing. B, she went on. She completed her matrix. So now you've got Andy and Brenda both completing their matrix. You're already out here in your new matrix. So after these first 6 spots, it doesn't matter what happens over here. So you're already in your new position. But guess what? Brenda still had 4 more spots to fill, and she just did. Where do you think Brenda's going to fall? That's right. Brenda is going to follow you into the very first available position in your brand new matrix. Could you imagine what happens for the person who goes up there and sponsors 5 or 10 people? It starts to go crazy. Excuse me. Because if you've got even 10 people or even 6 people who are all directly linked to you, they're all going to be coming over and boom, 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 just filling in the first available spots. And what happens when that is filled? You cycle again. So if you've got a lot of people that you've referred and they're filling your spots up pretty quickly, every hour, every 2 hours, you're cycling every hour, every 2 hours. So the amount of money you can earn is absolutely ridiculous. Now let's look at bonus number 3. It's called the cycle bonus. Now it really does pay to help others, guys. If you don't help your team push through in this business, it takes a lot longer for you to push through and move up and upgrade. It really pays to help because you're going to get awarded again with more Bitcoin when your direct referrals cycle out of the platinum level. So anyone that you can help, anyone that you have sponsored that reaches the level of platinum, when they complete their platinum stage, they're going to cycle out, and of course they're going to get upgraded, they're going to get recycled into platinum again, but you are going to earn a Bitcoin bonus when they cycle. Guys, this has nothing to do with your matrix bonus, nothing to do with your referral bonus, nothing to do with right. I think those are the 2 we've covered so far. This is a whole different bonus on top of those as well. And here's the thing, it's not one time either. I'm going to pay you every time that they complete a cycle at platinum. You're going to get that Bitcoin bonus paid directly into your account. Now that is what I call awesome. Let's look at the upgrading feature. How does the upgrading work? Well, first of all, out of the 0.01 Bitcoin that you would have paid to join, remember, out of that, 0.001 goes towards referral commissions, and another 0.001 is retained towards incentives and bonuses that we're giving out. The remainder, which is 0.008, that is used to activate your silver matrix. So when you cycle, you immediately are upgraded to the level of gold. So your cycle, so some comes out, some of the Bitcoin, some of the money you would have earned comes out to open your matrix number 2. So you're left at the end of the day with 0.004. Okay, why? Because some was taken out to upgrade you, and some was taken out to recycle and open a new structure for you. However, when you cycle in your second matrix, you cycle out of your second matrix into your third, your earnings increase to 0.024. Whoa. Why did it just increase so much? Well, here's why. Because you don't need to upgrade again. The 0.02 already came out to upgrade you. So now from your second and third matrix, you get to keep the 0.02 plus the 0.004, leaving you with a total of 0.024 in earnings, and that amount remains for every other silver matrix that you cycle into. Remember, there are infinite silver matrices that you can cycle into. Okay, so when you move up to gold, what came out? 0.02 came out to upgrade you to gold. And of course, when you cycle out of gold, a new matrix is open for you. You're going to earn 0.02 because guess what? Out of what you would have earned, 0.04 again is going to come out to re-enter you, and 0.04 comes out to upgrade you to the level of platinum, leaving you with 0.02. The second time around, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the seventh, and on, it is now going to be 0.06. 3 times the amount you would have earned from the first matrix. Okay? So if you're getting a pattern here, you're realizing that the big money, as it were, kicks in from your second matrix. So you don't want to sit around in your first matrix wasting time. You want to make sure you push yourself into your second matrix as quickly as possible and keep that rolling, okay? Same thing happens for platinum. You get upgraded to sapphire, you're going to get upgraded and pushed across as well into your second matrix. Now you're earning 0.117. So how much do you actually earn from all the matrices? How much can you earn? Well, first of all, for silver, we already see it's 0.024. Gold is up to 0.06. Platinum is 0.117, Sapphire 0.237, Emerald is 0.458 per cycle, Ruby is 0.696, and Diamond is 1.214 Bitcoin. Remember, per cycle. Now, here's an interesting fact that you need to pay attention to this, guys. When you move from the level of silver to gold, and gold to platinum, and platinum to sapphire, and so on, it does not mean that now you're at the level of sapphire, you will only be able to earn 0.0237 per cycle. What in fact it means is you will be able to earn up to 0.237 for sapphire, plus 0.0117 for platinum, plus 0.06 for gold, plus 0.024 for silver, all at the same time. I want you guys to understand that. So even though you may look at these figures and you say, well, this is not a lot of money compared to a lot of the other things I've seen out there that pay out like 1,000 Bitcoin per month and 500 Bitcoin per month. Pause for a second. How many people do you know that have even reached close to actually earning 500 Bitcoin per month? I'll just think about it for a second. It's really good to see all those huge, extravagant figures and people bragging about how much millions of dollars they're going to make and billions of dollars they're going to make. And how much persons can you count even on one hand that you've seen actually reach into those deep levels and earn that amount of Bitcoin? None. You know why? Because it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic. So what we've done is we've taken those huge matrices, we've broken them down into bite-sized pieces that everybody can see some money coming in consistently and quickly. It's very smart, actually. And don't forget the fact that you can now earn on all the levels at the same time. Everything is rolling simultaneously, so you can be earning 0.458 now, and in the next 30 minutes, you might receive a silver bonus. 10 minutes from then, you might receive a gold payout. You get what I'm saying? And all of these things are all happening, in tandem. It's very, very exciting because 1, they're all unlimited. 2, there's no limit on how much time you can cycle in any given period of time. And it's really a dynamic cycling program. It's very, very exciting. And if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. Okay, let's talk about spillover. Spillover occurs when an upline member refers someone that happens to fall into your matrix. So you've got someone that is above you, and when they bring their folks on, you may not have done anything as yet, but guess what? They will still cycle and fall under you. You don't even know who they are. It doesn't matter, because guess what? If those persons that fell under you, they brought on 2 of their own, it's going to complete your matrix. It 6 positions. Doesn't matter who brought them there, where they came from, how they fell there, but they will fall under you. Here's another thing you're going to love. We've got something called company spillover. What is that all about? Guys, we have a rotator that allows every person that comes to our company webpage and registers will be automatically placed to any random member that is at least at the level of silver. Now, silver is the first level, so what we're saying in effect is all you have to do is activate your account. Once you've paid to activate your account, guess what? You are active. So anyone goes to our website and signs up, You might just see someone pop into your downline. You don't know who they are, but they signs up, they're paid. You will, here's the interesting, you will not only get paid for that person, the referral bonus. Yep. They came to our website, but you're going to get the referral bonus because they were given to you. But here's another benefit. That person will be linked to you indefinitely. How about that? So that means now that until the end of, well, however long you remain in the program, and you will, because it's a one-time payment, forever, that person will always cycle and follow you. When they reach platinum and start the cycle, you will receive the cycle bonuses. You didn't even sponsor them. You don't even know who they are. They may be from halfway across the world from you. But because we have that rotator turned on, it means that you're going to get random spillover from God knows where, and you will get paid for it as well. Guys, you got to get excited about this. I mean, there's nothing else out there right now that does it the way Flow Money System do it. I'm sure that there's going to be someone who's going to try to copy what we do. That's just the way it goes. But so be it. That's life. All right. Now, what can you actually earn? Again, this chart here is based on Bitcoin being at 6,300. As you guys know right now, the last figure I saw, Bitcoin was over 7,300. So, that's pretty darn good, right? That's a whole $1,000 more. I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Bitcoin is growing so quickly. It is absolutely ridiculous. But as you can see here, if you were to cycle once in all the stages, in just the first cycle, you would have earned 1.686 Bitcoin. All right, which works out to about 7,686 US. When it was $1,000, when Bitcoin is worth $1,000 less, so you know that figure is probably closer to 10,000 now. And the second cycle, you're looking at 2.812 Bitcoin. Now, again, if you cycle once in every stage per month, then that is what you would earn per month. If it was per week, per day, that is what you're looking at. Could you imagine cycling just one single time per day? Of course, let's say you're building the business. It takes you a couple of weeks, that's even a couple of months. But you reach a level of diamond. And as you can see, for those of you who are in, it's clear to see that it doesn't take a lot of people. That's another beautiful thing. You don't need hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people to reach diamond at all. It just is absolutely crazy what kind of money persons can generate with just few people. In some companies, you would need 5,000 people to reach that kind of money. Here it is, a couple hundred people, and you can reach diamond. And you can be earning 2-point-something Bitcoin a day. A day. Could you imagine just doing that once per week even? What? 2 Bitcoin a week? that is like what 2.8 Bitcoin probably right now would work out to about 20, I don't know, $15,000 or so. I've got to check to see what 2 Bitcoin is worth. Actually, you know what? Let me just pop over here to the chat area real quick. Can someone look and tell me right now what 2 Bitcoin right now, 2.812 Bitcoin is worth right now? Anyone? 2.812 Bitcoin. How much is that worth right now? I'm just going to watch the chat that someone posted. 2.812 Bitcoin. Someone tell me how much is that worth right now based on the value of Bitcoin. Okay, thank you so much, Kevin. 14,766 US dollars, guys. That's about 15,000 US dollars. And can you imagine that you can earn this multiple times a day? Oh my gosh. If you're not excited about Flow Money System, ain't nothing out there that can get you excited, man. This is crazy. Let's go on and look at some other benefits of of what we can do. This is what we call the pay forward system. And it's really just a strategy, guys, because this strategy, Tanya, how much money did you say? I said about 15,000 US dollars, Tanya. 15,000, man. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And that's not once per month. That is as much times as you can do it, as you can fill those matrices. All right. So the pay it forward feature really is designed for speed. Now, keep in mind, this is not anything that is compulsory within our program. It's absolutely optional, but it's a pretty awesome strategy. What if you decided to pay for your first 2 folks, your first 2 members, but the criteria for you paying for them is that they have to be willing to pay for 2 as well? Well, what that would do is cause you to cycle literally. If you said to two people, "Hey, I'm going to pay for your membership, but you got to pay for two," and those two people each said, "Cool, I can do that," and you said, "Well, all you got to do you know two people that you'll be willing to pay for?" And they say, "Yeah, cool, I got it, I got it, I got it." Well, here's what: your matrix could be filled within a matter of minutes. I mean, literally within a matter of minutes, because your level one is secure for sure, because you're paying for them, so you know that's definitely secure. And of course, you're only doing it because they're paying for two. So they're paying for two, they're in, and when they pay for their two, boom, 6 spots filled. You just cycle. Now imagine if everyone did that. If everyone just paid for two, and their two paid for two. Actually, if you just sponsored two, even if you didn't pay for them, okay, but you just sponsored two who sponsored two, and those 4 sponsored two who sponsored two, and those 8 sponsored two who sponsored two, those 32 did the same thing. In just 12 weeks, guys, 90 days, it would put you with an organization of over 8,000 members. Now, we know that everyone is not going to sponsor two. We know that. Some people are going to sponsor one. Some people are going to sponsor 10. I can tell you that for a fact. We already have members who sponsor more than 10. So can you imagine if you just sponsored 2 people your first week, and then it took you a week to help your 2 sponsor 2, and it took those 4 people a week to sponsor just 2 people each? I want you guys to really wrap your heads around this. It is a one-time payment. It's not a hard decision to make. It's a one-off payment. If it took each person an entire week to just sponsor 2 single people, in 90 days you have over 8,000 people. Can you imagine how much time you would cycle in a day? This is crazy. And if I sound excited, it's because I am I'm extremely excited. I'm extremely excited because, guys, I've been in this industry, I've been in networking for 17 plus years. So understand, I'm coming to you from the perspective of someone who's built organizations into the thousands, who knows what it feels to earn 5 figures per month, who knows what it feels like to earn 6-figure incomes per year. I know what that feels like. And I'm coming to you from the perspective of a person who understand what it takes to create success. And if you can create enough value, one, but you can make it so simple that the average person can do it, then it creates a scenario of winning. And that is what we have here. Now, imagine this is based on everyone only getting 2 and stopping. This is not even saying if you get 2 and then you get another 2 the next week, and then the next week you get it. I'm saying just get 2 and never sponsor another person again. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if those 4 got 2, which is 8, and then those 4 never sponsored anyone again, those 8 got 2, which is 16, and never sponsored again, you're at over 8,000 people. Can you imagine what happens if everyone keeps on sponsoring? Oh my goodness. I'm starting to just get cold bumps right now, just even doing this presentation, man. I didn't know you guys could hear my excitement, because this is, every time I do it, I get more and more excited. This is crazy, and it's easy. It's easy. If that wasn't enough, we decided to go and put this whole thing on steroids. They're going to be forced. They're going to say to you, man, I don't like sponsoring. I don't like that I gotta recruit. I'm not a good recruiter. I'm not a good sponsor. I don't wanna. Do I have to get people to join to make money? No, you don't. You can confidently say, no, you don't. You can just join, become a member, and once you're a member, now you have access to our profit share program. What does that mean? It means that for 150 days straight, you get 1% on your Bitcoin investment. Now here's the thing: a lot of programs they only pay Monday to Friday. Guys, we pay Sunday to Saturday, 7 days a week. At 150%, guys, that's a 50% increment on your Bitcoin share package. So you purchase, $100 in profit shares, you're gonna get 150. If you put $100 in, right? You're gonna get $150 worth at the end of your time. So yes, you're gonna get your principal back, and then you're gonna get 50% interest on top of that. Now you might say, well, but Lavera, their programs, they're paying 5% a day and 20% a day, and Yeah, and how long do they last? It's an easy come, easy go. How long do they last? Would you rather something that pays you a huge bonus up front every day and you make a ton of money and then a month or two is gone, like most almost all of the others that have done it? Or would you rather something that is just 1%, but it's steady, it's stable, it's workable, it's achievable, and it's realistic? Of course, you want the second one. Because if you think about it, if the bank is giving you 2.5% per year, and you're getting 150% in 150 days. Well, shoot, I mean, it's a no brainer, right? Every day, every single day, this Bitcoin is deposited into your account. And by the way, just so that person understand, this is not tied to the dollar worth. This is not tight. So if you put $100 worth of Bitcoin, we're not paying you 1% on $100. We're paying you 1% on the Bitcoin. On the Bitcoin, not on the dollar figure, on the Bitcoin, which means when the Bitcoin increases, that 1% amount also increases. So if you put in $100 worth and you get 1%, which is, you get a dollar, all right, and every day you be getting a dollar. Well, no, that's not what we do. We pay you on the Bitcoin amount. So it's tied to that. So if Bitcoin increased, guess what? That 1% is going to be worth more than could be worth, well, not could be, it would be worth more than a dollar the very next day. And if Bitcoin keeps increasing, your 1% return every day keeps on increasing as well. That is what I'm talking about. This is what we're talking about with adding value. So this is bonus 4. Or bonus 5 is we went even further. We said, look, you know what? If you refer someone who decides to buy some profit shares from us, we will pay you 5% of whatever amount they purchase. And here's the beautiful thing: this is even if you yourself have not gotten involved in our profit share program. How about that? So if you've just joined and you've never invested in our profit share program, but one of your people did, we're still going to pay you that 5% bonus. That's what we do over here at Flow Money System. Bonus number 6, guys, is our affiliate commissions. This will be coming soon, where we will be loading different products and services into your primarily products into your member back office that you can then purchase. You can resell and you can generate a profit from doing that. Okay, so that another income stream. You can buy at wholesale, sell at retail, make even more money. We're gonna set this up in a way that you cannot lose. And bonus number 7, yep, we spoke about residuals. So for those of you guys saying, oh man, I would have really rathered if this was a residual type program. Well, guess what? We're going to have an optional residual program. So for those person who only want to focus on the one-time payment, who want to build that aspect of it, that's fine. That's no problem, no pressure. Now, if a person decides, well, you know what, I wouldn't mind earning some monthly residual income as well, no problem. You're going to be able to do that. So we're going to give you the best of both worlds. You only want to pay a one-time fee? Do that and make a ton of money. You want to build a residual program? Do that and make a ton of money, or do both. As a matter of fact, do all. Have a residual income coming in while you have the income coming in from the one-time payment team bill, while at the same time you have the profit share program going, and your team is doing profit share as well, and you're earning 5% from that as well. That's what we're talking about. Okay? Now, let's move on. Guys, that is pretty much the end of our presentation, but I just want to make some announcements real quick. First of all, for those of you who are members, you want to be sure to go into your back office, check out the educational information section. There's a brand new ebook that's being placed in there that you can purchase. It's very, very cheap, very affordable. What it does is going to teach you about Bitcoin, about cryptocurrency, about the industry, about how it works. It's going to give you some tips and some tricks and some secrets on what you can do to actually supercharge your Bitcoin and your cryptocurrency earnings. Is going to help you to understand the entire industry tremendously as well. It's really going to put you in a place of being a lot closer to being a professional when it comes to understanding crypto and digital currencies and so on. I would encourage each and every member to go and make a purchase of that book. Get that as part of your arsenal. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, but not by itself. The application of knowledge is power. You got to apply it. So it's okay to say, okay, I'm in this thing, I'm going to get some people and make some money, but you want to educate yourself so that you can further educate others. And that is really real power is in educating the masses, because everything is reciprocated, guys. It's called the law of reciprocation. Okay, and as you understand the law of reciprocation, you know that the more that you give, the more you will receive as well. We might call it karma, the law of reciprocation. So, in order to give persons more power, you have to give them more knowledge, and for you to give them more knowledge, you first have to instill the knowledge in you. Hence, the reason why you need to go get this book and start to read it. Okay. Next thing I'm going to announce is, guys, we have our very first platinum achievement just hit today. So for those who would have heard the news, guys, and by the way, we're gonna open up for questions real quick. But for those persons who would have heard the news, we've got a brand new platinum. I just want to give it up for Miss Janelle Mason out of St. Kitts. I don't think that she was able to make it on the call today, this evening, but she's actually hit the level of platinum in Flow Money System, guys. That now means that on top of the silver earnings that she will receive, that continuously cycling, she will also continue to cycle at the gold level, earning that 0.06 from gold, but now she will be in position to earn up to 0.117 from platinum as well. And actually there there are some other folks who are actually quite close to hitting the level of platinum, and I can't wait to applaud them as well. So big shout out to Janelle for that achievement. She we were talking today, and let me tell you, she's more excited than she was before. She's now ready to really go there and really build this business in a major way. She's now, I guess, some people really need to see the money to really get into it. So big shout out to Janelle. Congratulations for that. All right, so let's get some questions going. Let's see, we've got a question from Mr. Joel Sam. All right, so Joel, what I'm going to do is unmute your mic, and you'll be able to use your mic and ask your question. Go right ahead. Your mic is now unmuted. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see here. 1 second. It didn't unmute your mic. Let me just. Okay.
Good
Oh,
night,
there you
everyone.
are. All right,
Good.
we can hear you loud and clear, Joel. Go right ahead. What's the question?
Coming from Trinidad and Tobago,
Okay.
and it's a privilege to be on this presentation. Really appreciate the information and this opportunity to view this wonderful opportunity. And we want to let you know that there are members in Trinidad willing to take this new platform to a different level. So this information is amazing, and it's really exciting to see that we have an opportunity from the Caribbean. So thank you to you, the CEO and the founder, for giving us this opportunity to make Bitcoins a much more, I don't know how to express it, but a terrific experience.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not a problem, man, Joel, and you're absolutely welcome. I'm excited. TNT in the house, man. TNT's in the house, and yeah, I think it is a big deal. That it is coming from the Caribbean. To everyone that may not be just the folks that we've got folks in the business from India, we've got folks from Russia, we've got folks from the UK, we've got folks from the United States. But for those of us in the Caribbean, right here at home, I think it's a really big deal because in 17 years plus in the industry, everything that I've been involved in has been from outside the Caribbean. Everything. And I think it's time that we have an opportunity that is birthed here in our region that can actually show how powerful the Caribbean folk can be when they come together and have something that works. And the reports and the feedback like I've been getting is from a lot of persons is this is the most powerful thing that they've ever been involved in, and that gets me excited to not only be founder of it, but to be able to bring that opportunity to individuals as well, because it's what I would want for myself, as a person who's been a rep of multiple companies over the years. I know what gets me excited. So to be able now to be in a position to bring that to other people, again, law of reciprocation. as I was sewed into, now I'm able to sew into others as well on a massive scale. But I've been able to remove all of the negatives, put all of the positives, and bring something that everyone can love. And I appreciate that, Joel, man. I look forward to seeing you hit those levels and eventually being a diamond in the company someday. And I do believe that we're going to have diamonds just within a few weeks. And I mean that. Not a few months or years. People take years to hit the top ranks. I honestly believe we're going to have diamonds within a couple weeks. And that is crazy, crazy exciting. So thank you for that, Joel. And I look forward to being able to come down to Trinidad. And on that note, I'll just let folks know I'll be in Tortola from the 13th to the 17th, I think it is, doing presentations for Flow Money System. So if you've got anyone in the country of Tortola, as you know, guys, just a few weeks ago was hit by Hurricane, was it Irma? I think it was Irma, and it was devastated. So we're going down and we're going to do some serious rebuilding. People more than ever now need hope. People need a way to generate money to rebuild their homes, their families, their country. So I'm headed down to Tortola as the very first stop on my I guess in terms of traveling to promote this opportunity. I've promoted so much companies for so many different owners for so many years. You can believe me when I tell you that I'm going to go all out to make sure that you guys have an opportunity that is here for the long haul. You do not have to worry about anyone running away with money. You don't have to worry about this company going anywhere. I am here for the long haul, and I think it's about time that we all have a home. All right. I see we've got another point from Joel. Not a problem. Your mic should be unmuted. Go right ahead, Joel.
Okay, thanks again. The question I would like to ask, someone who is in the business, do they have to always share their referral link for people to benefit, or they could share it once and everybody that fall under the other people who are already plugged in for them to benefit?
Okay, I got your question. So you're asking if let's say I'm in a business, will I continuously have to be sharing my link in order to receive benefits, or could other persons fall under people in my group and still benefit? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Well, then the answer is yes. Actually, we have people who have cycled, who've actually completed entire cycles before they got a chance to even put a single person in themselves. And that is all because of the spillover factor. It doesn't matter where the people come from, who puts them there, or what's not. If those 6 spots are filled beneath you, you will still cycle. You still get paid the matrix bonus. You're still going to get upgraded and so on. So you can do that. You can give the link of your downline members to new referrals and let them sign up under them as well. And it still benefits them. It benefits you, because guess what? The people that are directly linked to you, when they complete their matrix, thanks to the people you put under them, guess what they're going to follow? You. They're going to still follow you back into your matrix again and again and again. All right. So yeah. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Joel. That answers your question, Joel. You're good to go. Oh, I guess Joel realized his mic is still unmuted. Okay, we're just gonna assume the answer to this question. We're gonna lower his hand. All right. So, any other questions, guys? Remember, you can raise your hand. The button is on your right side, I believe. You just click. I think it's more, and when you click more, you should see raise hand. Somewhere in that area. Also, if you would like to type your question, you can type your question as well, and your question will be answered that way. Let me just head over to the chat and see. Okay, so Joel did respond and say yes, thank you, not a problem. Let's see. Do we have any other questions? We see beast mode. Yes, definitely beast mode. Definitely beast mode. Caribbean steroids, amazing. Boom, boom, boom. All right, good stuff. All right, so let's move on and just make mention of a couple folks. Oh, wait a minute. I see Joel. Joel, I see your hand is up again. Do you have another question, or did you just forget to put it down? Your mic is now muted.
Yes, I have another question.
All right, hit me with it, my friend.
So, by sharing your referral link, can you share with us what is the perks of sharing your referral link to downlines?
Right. Okay, that's a very good question. I'll just leave your mic unmuted for the time being in case you want to respond. The benefit of sharing your direct referral link with persons is anyone that signs up through your direct referral link will indefinitely be linked to you. If you share the downline, if you share the referral link of your downlines and persons sign up through that link, through their link, those persons will be linked to them. So when those persons cycle, they're gonna follow them, not you. You have to remember that. So when you're placing strategically, you just want to be very mindful of who you're giving away, because once you have given them away, they are linked to that person you've seen them under forever. All right? Yeah.
Yes. So is there a limitation to the amount of people that you could share your referral link to, or you're only able to share it with two persons alone?
Not at all. There's absolutely no limit whatsoever. If you want to share your link with 1,000 people, it just means that you'll probably be cycling every couple minutes within the day. So in some days you might just be seeing 1,000, 2,000 US dollars, 3,000 US dollars in that same day. So there's no limit to it. You can go crazy with it if you so desire. All right. I think that are you still there, Joel? Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Amazing.
All right.
Thank you.
Not a problem, bro. Not a problem. All right. So until any more hands are raised, let me just mention of a couple of folks. I see we've got a fantastic group in tonight. Um, Again, I want to just welcome all of those who are joining us for the very, very first time. Who are here? I know that I'm sure everyone is excited. Let me just since we're already dealing with Trinidad, let me just shout out one of our leaders in Trinidad. That is definitely just doing this thing in a major way, man. He's building a team over there, and I respect his leadership tremendously. Him and his wife are definitely leaders. They're doing it the right way. They're doing their sessions, their presentations, their meetings. I just want to shout out Mr. Kevin DeBella. Are you on the call and are you available?
Yes, good night.
All right. Hi, I
Can
can
you
hear
hear
you.
me?
You sound a little bit low, but I can hear you.
Okay, all right. Sorry, thanks.
Much better.
Actually just recovering from the flu, so my voice still a little husky.
Okay. Hope you wish you
But
well.
yeah, we working pretty hard. A lot of my downlines are actually in the call right now. So Joel is one of them, and these guys are pretty excited. Um, So they actually new to the Flow Money System program. I've been priming my direct downline, which is Mr. Peter Sam, into it. And it's just a matter of time because just like with anything else, when you have an upgrade, you're not gonna remain using the old system, right? It's like you have Windows 10 and you prefer to use XP.
I got you.
you know so we all about integrated onto the new platform. We still gonna continue building some of the previous ones, because the platform still work, but it takes a while to achieve. But with this one, you know they couldn't understand what I was telling them, that it just takes six to complete your cycle and move forward and move on and upgrade. So I think now they see it, so they're pretty excited, and we're gonna, well, our plan is to really crush this within the next few weeks, right? We have some amazing people that come on board who is really really tremendous networkers and runners. So we're just gonna wait and see, where this goes. um, One of the things that we've been doing as well is educating persons about cryptocurrency and crowdfunding. And crowdfunding, which this platform is really a viable way for persons to not just to earn an income, but to fund business ventures, business ideas they might have, to fund their various needs and causes, right? So it's not just about making money and just spending money, but really being able to also help others as well. And this opportunity definitely going to open some doors to start to do a lot of charitable works within the Caribbean. I think we miss out on a lot because we don't leverage ourselves in the Caribbean, right? A lot of people leverage us, including the banks and so on. But I think this is, the dawn of a new era where we would learn about leverage and learn how to use community to boost ourselves and boost our financial fitness. So, we're just gonna wait and see. We're gonna do the work, but we're gonna wait and see how this actually pans out. And we know it's gonna be great, right? So we just look forward to it. Thanks.
Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Again, man, I wanna thank you for all the work you're doing, and I know I felt a shadow of a doubt that Trinidad is gonna explode. Actually, we're gonna have to talk pretty soon. After Tortola, we're gonna start to look for planning for a trip. So when I come over there, we can really take it to a whole other level, my friend. So thank you again for everything you're doing. All right, so next person up, we can't have a call. I think I see her on here. I want to bring on a lady that's very, very close to me, as many of you know, and she's definitely out there working much of the time behind the scenes, doing a lot of stuff, doing some advising as well, many times. And not only that, but she's also our very first platinum. Now, I'm not sure she's available because I know right now in St. Kitts there's some kind of festival going on, or people are hitting bombs, building bombs and hitting bombs all over the place. I don't remember the name of that of what you call it, but I know that it could be pretty loud. So if you're on the call, Janelle, if you're on the Guy Fox, thanks, I say. So, okay, so the Guy Fox thing. So Janelle, if you're on the call with us, are you there? Your mic is unmuted.
Yes, yes, yes. Can you
Oh,
hear me?
I can hear you, Miss Platinum. Big
I
congrats. Guys, everybody in the room right now, give Janelle a big aroo. Our first platinum, you know, uh, first person to achieve it. Give her a shout out. Let her feel like, she's done something big and good, and she has. She just set the stage, and it's a woman. So I need the guys to come in and step up now. All right. Look at that, Janelle. You're getting from Isis and Daryl and Hector and Kavern and Eddie and everybody just hitting you up. First platinum, that's a big deal. You're the first platinum in the company. That's a big deal. How do you feel about Flow Money System, Janelle? What is your feeling about it? What is your testimony? Talk to the guys for a little bit.
well, I'm actually in Basti. I'm not at any festival. I'm here trying to get some dinner with my daughter. So she's there waiting for me, wondering why I'm on the phone so long. But anyways, I'm feeling really, really, really excited. For the past 2 days, 3 days, I've spent some time looking into the back office, asking Livia a million and one questions, why this, why that, to just make sure I could wrap my head around this dynamic structure. And trust me, I love it, I love it, I love it. And you know, I just want to encourage everybody to spend some time try to understand the system, because for the past 3 days, like I tell you, doing my research, I did not even know that this system had so much potential to earn. You know, the more I ask questions, the more excited I get, because I realize how much ways you can earn. And trust me, you want to encourage others to join, come in. And one of the things I also learned is, but you help yourself more when you help others. You know, this afternoon I was there lying down and I said, let me look at my structure, let me see who I can help that can help me to cycle. And then when I dig down, I said, okay, let me plug in somebody here. And I did that. And then by doing that, I achieved platinum, and that person also cycled. So that's something I really, really love about this. And
Fantastic.
Livia, I am
Fantastic.
so proud of you for giving us something like this to work with. This is gonna pay off. This is our millionaire baby.
Fantastic, fantastic. I believe, thanks so much, Janelle, for sharing that testimony, man. And I'm glad that you brought that up, that you can actually help someone. And by helping someone, you were able to help yourself. And see, this is the key. This is the thing that a lot of folks miss in network marketing. They lose sight of their team. It's like, okay, so I'm up here, I'm on this level, so let me just do me. And they totally forget, no, you got to take time and look at your structure, look at your organization, and see, well, wait a minute. Well, if I give someone to this person, it's going to cause them to cycle there. And if they cycle there, they're going to follow me and fall back into my matrix, which is going to cause me to cycle there. And that's exactly what Janelle did. By her cycling to platinum, she literally gave someone or open a position under a member, causing another member to reach gold. And because that other member reached gold, that member that reached gold, because of the follow me forward feature, that member followed her into her gold matrix and completed the last position that needed to be filled, which pushed her to platinum. This is so dynamic. But if you really are a person who wants to help your team, that is where you're going to see the real benefits. Look at your structure. I implore you, look at your structure. Look at your team. Look and see who needs one more, who needs two more, see where they are, and focus on helping them to complete the cycle. Because guess what? Unlike other platforms, you can't just buy up to another level. You see, that's the thing. You can't just buy up to gold or buy up to platinum, if you can afford it. Members did that, and then what happened was, after they bought up to those levels, they didn't have the downline to accommodate what they would have spent. So they would have put money out, but they never were able to make back enough to cover renewing those levels every month. So eventually they just say, you know what, it doesn't make sense me renewing on those stages or on those levels, because nobody under me is renewing. And eventually it crumbles from the bottom right back up. But in this program, everyone has to come through silver. So in order for you to move from gold to platinum, you have to help someone move from silver to gold. When you help them move from silver to gold, it will push you from gold to platinum. You get that? So it is set up intentionally that you have to help your team advance if you want to advance further. And that is what teamwork should really be about. We got a question here. What is the minimum age that a person can get started with FMS? There is no minimum age. We've got persons who've got accounts set up for their very young children. First of all, remember, we're not dealing with legal tender like cash and money and so on. This is Bitcoin. This is a deregulated currency. We can do whatever we want. All right? It's Bitcoin. All right? So it's nothing that's regulated as legal tender. Is a decentralized currency, right? But there's no limit, no age limit. If you want to open an account for your baby, and build it, have fun. Guess what? When they reach a certain age, them it just I actually have a guy who said that what he's going to do, he's building a position for his two children, and he says that he's going to build it up till it has at least one Bitcoin in each of them. And what he's going to do is, when they both reach 16, he's going to give those two accounts to them. So that's his gift to them, So there's a lot of things you can do with it, guys. All right. Let me see. What is the time? It's 7:10. So we've gone about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Not too bad. Great testimony so far. Real quick, do we have any more questions before? Oh, all right. We've got the man of the night, Mr. Joel Sam again. A lot of questions. Keep them coming, my brother. I don't mind questions whatsoever. Go right ahead, Joel. Your mic is unmuted, Joel. Go right ahead.
Hi, good night. It's not Joel, but this is Aaron here.
Okay. Well, good night. Oh, so you guys got a party going on. You got a house party going. Oh man, this is what I'm talking about. That's smart. That's smart. Get a bunch of people together in one location and just plug into one meeting, and then you guys can discuss everything afterward. You see, man, the Trinidadians just got this thing down pat, man.
Yes. So the question is, your Bitcoin is stored in your back office, correct?
Yes and no. It's not stored there. What you would see is the representation of how much Bitcoin is in your e-wallet. But all the Bitcoin is safely in blockchain. No Bitcoin is stored on Flow Money Systems account, on the server, on the platform. There's absolutely no Bitcoin there whatsoever. that in itself would be a security risk, because we know that there are always hackers who are trying to break into to platforms and companies to steal other people's Bitcoin. There is absolutely zero Bitcoins in Flow Money system. All the Bitcoin is safely in blockchain for all members.
Okay, so the follow-up question is the transfer from the, so you're linking your blockchain to the account, correct?
That is correct. When the person registers, we encourage you to go straight to the section that says payment settings. And when you go to payment settings, you're going to see choose processor. You will select Bitcoin. And currently it says account ID, but that's going to be changed to payment address or payment address, so that persons won't be confused. And you just enter your Bitcoin payment address there. Once you have hit withdraw, once you want to get a withdrawal, that withdrawal will be processed and sent to your blockchain or Coinbase or whatever Bitcoin account you have almost immediately. Usually happens within a few minutes or so.
Okay, thank you for the clarification.
You're absolutely welcome, my man. All right. All right, so the trainees have the questions flying in like fire. Absolutely no problem. And guys, again, that's another thing. Please, for those of you who are members, please make sure that when you log into your account, I see that some members have their member ID in the field that says account ID. That is not what that is. The account ID, because before the system it would have had like PayPal or Payzer or whatever. Account ID would be basically, the ID of what you would use to receive payment. It was switched to a Bitcoin platform, but that wording is still there. But just understand, account ID is not your Bitcoin account ID. You don't ever give that out. And it is not your member ID for Flow Money System. It is your payment address, the address that you would use to receive payment to. So you want to make sure that you do that as soon as possible, because if you don't do that, when you hit withdrawal, we can't send your money to you, because the withdrawal address would be incorrect. And please make sure that you enter the correct address, because once we have sent that payment, it cannot come back. It cannot be corrected. So you have to make sure you enter the correct payment address into the field when you do it. All right. So we have a question from. Okay, let me go back a little bit. So Tanya got her question answered. We got a question from Daryl. So Daryl said, "Are there any plans for our own debit card?" Yes, but that is a ways down the road. that is a ways down the road. I would not go as far as saying that you should expect that within the next month, next 2 months, probably not even the next 6 months. But it is part of the vision. If we deem that is necessary, all right. Because again, with Bitcoin, there's many ways that many options and many different cards that you can get to withdraw. Like for example, Sets.io allows persons to withdraw back to their same card, and I don't even think it is that easy to get a Bitcoin, a debit card that allows you to withdraw Bitcoin. As you can see, some of the major players in the industry have been having some problems with that. Hence the reason why we now use Sets.io to get our funds off, which loads the funds back onto our local card and not an actual debit card from any company. So if there's a way that becomes a lot more feasible and workable and it's attainable, well then, yeah, perhaps we will look into that. But at this time, not as yet. All right, not as yet. That is a lot more. It's a lot more technical than one may think. It's not just one day just saying, hey, let's just get a debit card, and you can just apply for a card and it comes. There's a lot of stuff that has to happen and go through, and processes and regulations, and a lot of stuff that has to happen before that can thing. But as we go on, you're gonna see more changes and updates and so on. I'm also looking into even upgrading the website, the script and so on, to a much more. But of course, we're gonna let's just say that thousands of dollars are going to be pumped into the business to make it as good as it can be. Yeah. It's just some of us have no access to visas that receive payments. if you don't have a visa, if you don't have a local, well, you see with CX.io, you can withdraw to a local card. I don't even think it has to be a Visa card, Visa, Mastercard, whatever your local card is, you can withdraw directly back to that. And I'm sure as time goes on, there will be more provisions made possible to receive payments from Bitcoin as well. Yes. All right, so let's see. Do we have any more questions? I don't see any more questions. All right. Well, with that being said, guys, again, as always, this webinar has been recorded, and you'll be able to find this recording in your member back office under the tab that says webinar recordings. That should be loaded up within the next hour or so after we end. I see we've got a question from Mr. Peter Sam. So let's go ahead and take that question. Okay, again, we want to get as much questions answered as possible. Peter, go right ahead. Your mic is now unmuted.
Hi, pleasant good evening. I'm actually talking from the next part of Trinidad. We have about 3 groups doing at the same time. So I hear was a telemarketing group, and we're ready to just run.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's amazing, man.
Yeah. So the question I have to ask is that our greatest challenge is actually getting our hands on Bitcoins to fund the platform. So right now we're sitting here looking to plug in approximately 9% just to see how things running. But our challenge is that CoinMama is taking a really long time. Is there any other sites you could recommend for us in the Caribbean that we could use?
Yes. If CoinMama is generally one of the easier ones, but you can check out Payeer.com, Payyer.com. You can also try Cex.io, that's CEX.io. Then there's also what is the next one? It is Buy Bitcoin. Buy Bitcoin with Credit.com. I think that's it. Buy Bitcoin with Credit. If you check any group, I think I posted it a little while ago. But it's something along the line. It's buy BTC with Credit or Buy Bitcoin Credit.com, something like that. That is another one. So you got CoinMama. Yeah, you got CoinMama. You got Buy Bitcoin by Credit. BitcoinByCredit.com. You can try that. You can try CX.io. There's CoinMama, there's Payeer.com as well. You can try those out and see what happens. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Wonderful.
Kevin put Bit is in Barbados. You can well, I mean, if you're in Trinidad, I'm not sure how that would work, but if you have contacts in Barbados that you can get the funds to, and then they can go to Bit, they can purchase it with cash, and they can even go and pay the cash in on behalf of you for your own Bit account as well. And the funds will be transferred directly into your own Bit account, and you can then move it from there to your own blockchain or wherever you so desire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I think that's our greatest challenge. Our greatest challenge is just getting some hands on some Bitcoin. We have an excellent upline. Kevon, he has really been helping us out. Man is a really lifesaver. I don't know what we would have done without an upline like Kevon. He's really doing a wonderful job for us here in Trinidad.
That's fantastic.
And we just love our upline, man. The man is our boss.
Very good. Yeah, Kevin definitely knows his stuff, man, and much respect. People need to be applauded for the work that they do. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that. I appreciate the question as well, and I do hope that you get some luck with your Bitcoin retrieval. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Peter. Next up, we've got Mr. Oh, sorry. Yes, we've got Glenn. I see, Glenn, your hand is raised. You can just go ahead. Your mic is not unmuted, Glenn. Go right ahead.
Yeah, LaVeer.
Hi. Yes,
can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Go right ahead.
All right, one question for you. I know when you go on the Flow Money System site, you see a payment setting. All right, to get the correct link in there, you go to your blockchain address and you request, and you take that from there and paste it over here, right?
That is absolutely correct.
Okay, that is what I did. So I just wanted to verify it to make sure I'm correct.
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
Okay, great job, man.
All right, appreciate it. Much respect.
Good.
They're so nice. I very grateful for the life before I went.
Oh my goodness, start with that, guys. I was there going right on, and I forgot that I had myself muted. What I was saying is, let me just leave this with you before we shut down. Before we shut down this evening, but we were in pre-launch from the 13th of October. We officially launched on the 1st. So between the 13th and the 1st, we were just doing, soft launch. We weren't doing a big lot of marketing at all. Just talking to people here and there, a couple posts on Facebook. That was it. We launched on the 1st. I am excited to announce that as of right now, we are we're very close to have paid out close to 10,000 US dollars in commissions, guys, in that short period of time. I look, that is so exciting for me, and I feel so humbled to have provided something that allows people to earn that amount of money. This is in just a couple, literally about a week and a half, since persons really started to do some work. But we launched on the 1st, today the 4th. Between the 1st and the 4th, the 1st and the 3rd, there are so many members that register. Guys, we've paid out in commissions that people have that have earned close to 10,000 US dollars already. If that doesn't tell you that we're doing something right, that in a week and a half we can pay out close to 10,000 US dollars, then I don't know what to tell you. Guys, my name is LeVere Wen, CEO and founder of Flow Money System. I want to thank you for attending this webinar. I look forward to joining you on the next one, and I look forward to welcoming you guys to the team if you're not yet involved, and I look forward to congratulating you when you hit your next rank. All right? I look forward to meeting you at the top, guys, because guess what? There's enough room. The bottom is already overcrowded. Come join us at the top. Have a good one. Good night. God bless. And you can look for this recording in about 30, 40 minutes or so after this webinar ends. Our session is now officially over. Have a good night. Bye-bye.